Yeah, Gopal, I just want to tell you something. This Comedy Central guys are giving me a little trouble. See, your natural acting, the NSD stuff that you do, it's very good. Do it for film. But what I'm saying is that we are trying to punch jokes and underline jokes. People are not that intelligent. They don't understand sometimes. So we need to get this right. They've told us 2 or 3 times that Gopal is too subtle. We need you to come out, man, Gopal. We need to be just more, in your face. More like Kunal. Kunal's got it right. The way he just screams, shouts and punches. So that punch is missing. Gopal. Gopal, listen, Baba, I'm talking to you, Gopal. The Baba career's here.
ए, गोपाल कौन है रे? कौन है गोपाल? मैं अब्दुल इलेक्ट्रिशियन हूँ. चल चल.
Right.
चल.
Gopal, who knows who Gopal looks like, our actor? Gopal? Gopal? Short guy with glasses. Sorry, brother.
चल काम करना.
We'll start with this new segment of ours. It's called News Not Available in India. Number 1, Hollywood star Halle Berry this week took her ex-boyfriend, model Gabriel Aubrey, to court for trying to straighten her 6-year-old daughter's hair. That's what he does for a living. Strange man. In an unrelated incident, Anupam Kher has decided to take science to court. I had a point there at some point. Karam Chand and Qatari, both residents of Bradford, West Yorkshire, are the world's oldest couple. This is true. Karam Chand is 109 batting and Qatari is 102. And they have been married for 89 years of joyous bliss. When asked what his wife's name was, 109-year-old Karam Chand said, "I can't remember, she's probably the one in white." And then he pointed to the curtain on the side. There's a lesson to learn here. Finally, we know the secret to a long and happy marriage. Don't remember your wife's name. You spend your life looking at the curtain. Okay, does anyone remember Charles Manson? Well, let me tell you, he's that maniac, 80-year-old psychopath, sociopath, mass murderer, racist, white supremacist. So basically, all-American do-gooder. Well, he was granted permission to marry a 26-year-old girl called Afton Elaine Burton. Now, Manson may be 80, Afton Elaine Burton may be 26, but for once in such a union, one can't say for sure that the man will die first. It's my stabbing action. Obviously, I have not done that before. The Oxford English Dictionary named vape, the word used for inhaling on an electronic cigarette instead of a real cigarette, as its word of the year for 2014. In the Anglo-Indian version, vape means to remove. As in your face is dirty, please vape it. Or this joke is so bad, just vape it from your memory. Or I'm careful or they'll vape. New forensic research says the world's most famous post-impressionist Dutch painter Van Gogh died of an accidental gunshot in the abdomen, shot by 2 adolescent boys in an uninhabited wheat field. Pause, think. A shot in the abdomen in an uninhabited wheat field by 2 teenage boys. I wonder what he was doing in an uninhabited wheat field with 2 teenage boys. Not painting. By the way, Van Gogh had a brother called Tugo. Van Gogh, Tugo. Now you want to stab me in the abdomen. Yeah, I understand. Yes, for the very first time ever, Switzerland won the Davis Cup. You know what that means? Switzerland is no longer a neutral country. Sometimes the joke makes no sense, but it's still funny. And those are the ones I love. Speaking of jokes, Priyanka Chopra had a bit of a health scare when she fainted on the set of Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Bajirao Mastani. It's not yet clear whether she fainted while acting in a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film or while watching a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film. My chances of being the next Savaria Part 2 in a towel gone forever, thank God. Renowned music director Anu Malik recently became a primary member of the Bharatiya Janata Party. What does primary member mean? I don't know. I'll leave that. However, he has insisted that he is not going to become a politician or stand for elections. Apparently, he wants to do something original. How many years now? How many years? Nobody knows. No one's counting. Lots more coming up, but first, the big stories. Popular American sitcom now in its Hindi avatar. Is Sanskrit the greatest language in the world? And India set for test clash in Australia. Also the weather with Kaneez. I start with a confession. We are no longer a comedy show, but you know that. So brace yourselves, my friends. I've got you a story. An absolutely horrific story. So tragic that you will tear your hair out. You will be depressed for a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3. You may never ever recover. Yes, it's the worst news possible. Dreadful, shocking, heartbreaking news. Are you ready? Here it is. One of America's most beloved sitcoms, Everybody Loves Raymond, is now being made. I can't say it. I can't say it. Okay, I'll say it. Is now being made in Hindi.
नहीं
Give me a second to collect my thoughts. Catastrophic, isn't it? But wait, there's more. The Hindi version of Everybody Loves Raymond possibly stars. I've got to do this. I have to say it. I have to have courage. Possibly stars Bindu Dara Singh. Yes. And Bindu Dara Singh's brother will be played by Ronit Roy. Now that's a big mistake. Wouldn't a better pairing be Bindu Dara Singh and Gurunath Mayappan? Just because they're in the news together. I'm not casting aspersions, so don't, not that. But be that as it may, I have some teasers from the Hindi version of Everybody Loves Raymond, and I want you to suffer. Take a look. Everybody Loves Raymond. दो भाइयों की कहानी है. मिलिए पहले भाई से. पहला भाई है रेमंड डी कॉस्टा. वो एक स्पोर्ट्स राइटर है. अब मिलिए दूसरे भाई से. दूसरा भाई है पुलिस वाला रॉबर्ट. इंस्पेक्टर रॉबर्ट डी कॉस्टा. Deep. Very deep. Now, as you know, the plot of Everybody Loves Raymond revolves around unwanted family members in Raymond's home, especially his brother Robert. And the plot also revolves around both Raymond and Robert competing over their mother's attention, which could never fit in India, right? So have a look at this scene.
हेलो माँ माँ मैं बहुत बीमार हूँ माँ मेरा छाती दुख रहा है और मुझे पसीना आ रहा है प्लीज आ जाओ माँ मेरा नोज भी दुख रहा है और मेरे को पसीना आ रहा है मैं मम्मी माँ मेरा कान भी दुख रहा है सब कुछ दुख रहा है प्लीज आ जाओ माँ नहीं आ सकती क्यों नहीं हो ओ आ जाओ माँ 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 रेमंड
Robert!
रेमंड मैं बहुत बीमार हूँ और मम्मी नहीं आ रही क्या करूँ
Robert. बहुत complain करते Robert. एक मिनट मैं बात करता हूँ. मम्मी मुझे खाना चाहिए मम्मी. जल्दी. या ओके. खाना ला रही हो मम्मी मेरे लिए. Robbie. So sweet. Robert. The part of the mother was played by someone who doesn't exist because we don't have enough money. So we'll just move on. Now, the plot in the original Everybody Loves Raymond also involves Robert coming to Raymond with all his problems. Here's another scene from the Hindi version.
रेमंड मैं बहुत बीमार हूँ मुझे बहुत दर्द हो रहा है रेमंड मम्मी भी नहीं आती देखो मेरा दर्द यहाँ से शुरू होता है उंगली से शुरू होता है यहाँ से सीधा शोल्डर पे आता है फिर मेरे चेस्ट में जाता है फिर नीचे स्टमक में आता है वहाँ से ऊपर कान में जाता है नाक में जाता है सर में जाता है
रॉबर्ट आपका दर्द का कारण मैं बताऊं
रेमंड बताओ
बहुत सिंपल सी बात है ये लेफ्ट हैंड में जो दर्द है ये है क्योंकि आपकी उंगली ऐसने में दबाया मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा. It's really working. The Hindi is excellent. Everything's top of the line. Enjoyed that. And here's one more scene because you insist on wanting more.
रेमंड मैं कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ
मैं भी कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ रॉबर्ट.
पहले मेरी बात सुनो
Okay.
तुम्हारी हिंदी बहुत खराब है
मेरे सोच विचार सेम है रॉबर्ट. तुम्हारी हिंदी बहुत खराब है.
What rubbish are you talking? हमारी हिंदी अच्छी है तुम्हारी हिंदी खराब
ये
है
बताओ खरगोश की विरोधी शब्द क्या है रॉबर्ट.
ये विरोधी का मतलब क्या होता है
मेरे को पता नहीं मैंने पढ़ा उधर. I'm just repeating the line.
तुम्हारी हिंदी खराब है
नहीं तुम्हारी हिंदी खराब है.
How dare you?
I want an answer.
How dare you?
India wants an answer,
How
Robert.
dare
Jawab
you?
hai
How
aapke paas.
dare you? How
Do you
dare
have the
you?
audacity to come here and tell us about our Hindi? You
Never,
don't have a
never,
right to talk.
never, ever,
Aapke paas
ever,
himmat
ever,
kahan se
never,
aate hai? Himmat.
ever,
I
ever,
ask you.
ever,
I
never,
ask you in good conscience to stop coughing and to speak correct Hindi. Aap Hindi mein baat kijiye, please. Please only speak in Hindi.
Never ever
never,
speak
never.
this
Never
on my
Hindi
channel.
शब्द हैं.
Never,
Never Hindi शब्द
never,
हैं.
ever,
हिंदी
never,
में एक
ever.
अर्थ बताओ. Never क्या?
The channel just called.
What?
They have cancelled the show.
What?
But don't worry, you keep fighting like this. We'll put the show on another channel. You keep on fighting.
Which channel?
channel?
English news channel. English news.
Never, never, ever,
ever,
ever tell us you'll put our show on a news channel.
You want to know,
कौन है?
I want to
Foreign
know.
hand. There's got to be a foreign hand. Okay, so what we've learned from this whole thing is that the funniest guy on English television channels is that guy on the other English news channel with the glasses. Okay, fair enough. We learned. Talking about controversies, we just love controversies, don't we? The decision to chuck German as a third language in Kendriya Vidyalays and replacing it with Sanskrit, I love the idea, has opened the floodgates to multiple debates and arguments in English. Students are upset, the parents are upset, the teachers are upset, hell, even the German Chancellor is upset. Why do we do this? You know what happened the last time the Germans got upset? Heil! No, not allowed, not allowed. Cancelled. The gag is, you'll never see that gag again. Not even a repeat show. My hand will be
Hello.
Getting back to the Sanskrit debate, joining us now is Sanskrit scholar, Shastri Subramaniam, the cheapest scholar we could find.
Yes.
Yes?
You can call me. Yes.
Yes?
No, not yes. Yes.
Not yes, but yes?
What am I saying is short of Shastri Subramaniam. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Not oh yes.
Okay, this is, what are we doing? I'll just stick to Shastriji.
Okay. Ask. What do you want to ask?
So you speak Sanskrit.
What do you ask? Of course I am speaking the Sanskrit.
One sec, which means you can speak any other language in the world.
Sort of. Of course.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So say something in Deutsch, in German.
What?
Say something in German.
Later on I'll talk.
No, hey, where are you going? Wait. Say how are you in German, Mr. Scholar. What?
I was just clearing my throat.
Right. Don't waste time, sir. Come on. You're the big scholar here. Say how are you in German.
I'm saying, कैसा है?
You spat and then said kaisa hai. That's not German. That's rubbish.
How dare you say rubbish? I can also speak Chinese, huh?
Oh, I'm beginning to doubt that. Okay, which one? Which one do you prefer, Mandarin or Cantonese? What was that?
I don't like the Chinese food.
No. I meant language. Just speak something in a Chinese dialect.
Yeah, you want me to speak in the Chinese, huh? Okay, here it goes, huh?
What? You're just making silly sounds and then kaisa hai? What is this? You're a fraud. And I'm sure this is not Chinese.
You are below dignity calling me fraud? Shall I show you my skills in the French language?
Because we have no other thing to show. Yes. What the hell?
Okay, I'll speak French. Je pré parlez-vous français? Voulez-vous à Paris sur Chevaux-Gris? Qu'est-ce que c'est khale? Do you want a massage? French.
Are you propositioning me on a channel? Where's the French? What are you saying? I'm not even sure you can speak any Sanskrit.
You are insulting me. I am the divine Sanskrit scholar.
All right, Mr. Sanskrit scholar, then I'm challenging you to say something, anything in Sanskrit.
Okay. I will talk in the Sanskrit to you. Swayam bhavam ham saharsham swagatam. I'm a speaking in Sanskritam. I'm the great scholar. Sopranam Shastriam, Swapandas Guptam, Malmon Singham, Buddhadev Bhattacharyam, Salman Khanam, Chai Pe Charcham, Modiam, Jatliam, Smithriam, it's very goodam workham.
No. You can't just say to every word. That's not Sanskrit. You can't just say, what rubbish is this?
I am speaking in the chest Sanskritam. I am a scholar.
If you're really a scholar, translate this one for me. Come on.
What? Say. What is your challenging me, huh?
All right, listen to what I've got for you. Translate this if you know your Sanskrit. Come on.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
What is this?
You tell me, you're the scholar, translate.
I cannot translate.
Oh, I thought you could speak all languages.
I can speak all language, but you never told me that you were going to talk to me in Japanese language. I don't know Japanese language.
Oh, how do you know it was Japanese? The guy's good. He's good. Okay, folks, we have to take a break. I'm going to say that in another language and vaguely close to Sanskrit. Let's see if you can understand. We'll come back. Welcome back to the other week that wasn't on Comedy Central. Twitter launches audio card. If 140 characters were not enough, here's another innovation from Twitter, the Twitter audio card. Now, it's a new way for you to listen to audio and music, and me. Tech-savvy Bollywood superstar, the one and only Shah Rukh Khan, has jumped onto the bandwagon and found a new way to send messages to his fans. On a day when Khan's followers on Twitter touched 10 million, what does that mean? He has 10 million more fans than me. He used Twitter's newest innovations, my friends, the audio card, to record his voice, and he thanked his fans for their love in a full 35-second audio clip. Now, why can't they make their films 35 seconds? Everybody will be happy. So here's a fan who's most impressed by his audio tweet.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Shah Rukh Khan, and why I'm introducing myself is because perhaps some of you have heard me on radio, maybe on television, maybe on film, but this is the first ever that you'll be hearing me on Twitter, and what better reason than to say I love you.
Shahrukh? No, Shahrukh! Hello, ambulance! Ambulance! Rush immediately to Mannat Bandra! Mannat Bandra, Shah Rukh Khan's place. Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan is getting seizure. Arey yaar, seizure, that feet. Epileptic feet. No, the Dora, attack. Rush there, please. Arey, I just heard in Twitter, yaar. Twitter pe suna wo. He said, I love you.
I've got some breaking news. Shah Rukh Khan is all right, but the actor, well, he crossed the road in a truck. It's a long story. We'll move on. Folks, India set for clash in Australia. I'll say that in Sanskrit. India set for clash in Australia. So the Indian team left for Australia last week for the upcoming 4-match test series, and the focus now shifts once again to cricket's longest format, where India have struggled in recent times. So, joining us now from the Gabba, the Brisbane cricket ground, is a gentleman who claims to be the greatest authority on Australian cricket, but was born in India many, many years ago. His name? Nobody knows. So, sir, who nobody knows by name, India is all set to play Australia in the first match of its 4-test series starting in Brisbane. Tell us about the preparation.
Yeah, we are all prepared.
Well, I sincerely hope so, because we Indians haven't done that well in the test format. We were beaten 4-0 3 years ago in Australia.
We are all prepared and we have our strategies in place, you know.
Good to know. So what is the strategy?
For example, we have taken great precautions to ensure India does well in Australian conditions.
Really? And what are these precautions?
Precautions such as no wives and girlfriends on tour.
That's the precaution.
Of course, it is not foolproof. We can't stop boyfriends.
Right. I got confused. I thought if the wives and girlfriends are on tour, you have to take precautions. Totally different thing altogether. But with this kind of strategy and planning, I don't even have the guts to be optimistic, frankly, from what you've said.
You know, we have had a few setbacks also.
You're telling me?
You see, Mitchell Johnson is Australia's most potent weapon.
Oh, yes, Mitchell Johnson, definitely.
Our main weapon, unfortunately, has left Australia and gone home.
Really? And who is our main weapon?
Narendra Modi. Who else?
Thank you. Okay,
Good.
folks, I've got another insight from the cricketing world. Mitchell Johnson's new book is out. Maybe we can get some tips on how to deal with him by reading his book, learning about the man. The book is called Masters and Johnson. Batting is mentioned, bowling not so, no, page 50 onwards, I'll have to check, I haven't seen. Winter seems to have finally come to the northern parts of India, with the temperatures dropping consistently all week. So we now go to learn more about this weather from one geologist or geophysicist or something like that, who does our weather segment in Sanskrit. Kanis.
शुक्रिया साइरस। जब आपका देखा ऊपर में दिल्ली में बहुत तापमान बहुत कम है क्योंकि बहुत ठंडा है। ये ठंडा में हिमालयस में नीचे आया था, मगर जब आप नीचे जाएगा आप देखा तापमान ऊपर है क्योंकि ये ऐसा है। जब आप देखा बंगाल में मैंने अब नहीं देख सकती क्योंकि मैं वहाँ पे खड़ा। ओके, तो अभी हम देखेगा क्या हो रहा है ये मौसम में। डिजीज़ हो जाएगा, सर्दी ऊपर से और नीचे से डेंगू में बहुत एवरीबॉडी लाइक वाह, क्योंकि जब आप पानी है घर पे आप वो निकालो मस्कीटोज़ में, वहाँ पे डेंगू डाल दिया। जब आप देखा अभी हम तापमान देखेगा, प्लीज़ तापमान का चार्ट बताओ। हाँ, यहाँ पे तापमान है, अब देखिएगा। ये आपका मौसम है, मैं आपका मौसम लड़की है। मैं कल तुम्हारा देखा। नमस्ते।
We breathe a Sanskrit prayer to ourselves and hope that Kaniz never does that kind of thing ever again in any country or in any language. Okay, before we end the show, as I told you every week so far, we plan to showcase trending new stand-up comedians, brand new guys, and give them a platform right here on the other week that wasn't. So here we are with this week's trending comic of the week.
Hi friends, the all pretty young modern from France decided she had just take a chance. She left herself, so go for a R. And now all her sisters are aunts.
Wow! And now all her sisters are aunts. See, Limerick, I'll just give you a little advice. It's a rhythm thing. It's all about the pace. So you go ting 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 ting.
Ting 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 ting.
Tang tang ting ting tang ting ting tang tang.
Tang 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 ting ting.
No, tang tang ting tang ting ting tang tang.
Tang 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 tang.
No, you're not getting it. Doesn't matter. See, I've got this All India Buck number. They're a new comedy troupe. Give them a call. They're looking for a chauffeur. We'll figure out something. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah. And then we'll counter each other.
चल चल।
Ting 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 ting.